Our adventurers battled the High Priest of Vecna, and with a little help of RNG, defeated him handily. They then found Braytorn hiding under a table. He informed them of a secret entrance to the mirror room, where they fought Threndilla. They solved the puzzle and entered the shadowy library, where in a wooden box, the Sword of Caste lied. They rushed out of the library and into the city streets, ending up in Rule's apothecary shop for a nice long rest, while our adventurers stop Vecna from ascending to godhood, find a way into the Black Tower, or end up working in Rule's apothecary shop. Only time will tell. So we can start it out with Tex. The last time we saw Tex, he was making a commotion and hightailing it out of the Vecna's palace and disappearing into the city streets of Citadel Clavitas. What happened to Tex?
Let's see. As you stated, there's some sort of fog brain interface. I was able to perhaps pass off that. I was like, oh yeah, that's what happened. I was just kidding there, guys. In order to use my attempted distraction, which apparently was not as successful, but I still did something there. And from there, I just been snooping around the town, seeing what other information I could gather. We're trying to stop Vecna ascending to God in here, so I'd probably just be looking for what areas seem to be the
let's
most
say that
realistic for the ritual taking place, or any caravans of goods that are being moved back and forth to. I don't know if it's very obvious inside the palace itself, or is it inside the temple or something like that.
Yeah, let's say that you stumbled into a bar where a lot of soldiers were frequenting, and you were drinking and maybe playing your lute a little bit and garnering some information. And from that role that you had earlier, you're able to use your charm to know that it seems like something is happening in Vecna's palace, as well as the Temple of Vecna. The soldiers are saying the priests of Vecna have been all ushered into the Temple of Vecna for some reason. They're not really sure. And also that Vecna seems to be preoccupied with something. And that normally, they would have a lot more orders from him, but they haven't really heard from him. So that's what you hear from them, and you're stumbling out of... Why don't you roll me a Constitution saving throw for alcohol here. 10. Yeah, so you're got a pretty good buzz, I would say. Headache. You're able to handle a little bit, but you're still a bit tipsy as you stumble out of the bar. You look around you. There is some skeletons with swords and shields, not paying you much mind as they walk by you. What are you doing?
I'm definitely making notice of the fact that it's skeletons, swords, and shields. That's different from their usual guard, I assume.
You've seen these type before. They are the ones that are usually in the army, kind of cannon fodder.
Well, in that case, seeing them, are they carrying anything in particular, or are they just sort of meandering about, waiting on orders?
Roll me a perception.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
What's it, Red?
It's a 9.
Okay, so with that roll, you don't really see much of other than the skeletons who have moved well past. There's a soldier kind of brushes past you into the bar, takes his helmet off, and walks into the bar, and you're by yourself outside.
I'm sorry, and I'll just start checking in with the rest of the mental braces for our communication. Saying, hey, what's I'm sorry. Hey, what's going on here, guys? Seems like an old priest are being ordered into the temple with Host-Haste. What's happening? What's going on your end here?
And that would be only Kurgan will get that. So
Fair enough.
Okay, so I wasn't here last session, so what is going on with that?
So you are at Rule's Apothecary Shop. You defeated the Eye, grabbed the Sword of Koss that Jay was protecting, but gave to you now to protect it.
Sweet, okay. I guess
You
I
are-
hide it inside all of the other
You
swords
are
I've got.
in your room, about to just had a long rest, kind of waking up here, and that's what's happening.
Okay, I guess I respond with... I don't know why they're being moved or why they're moving anything. I just kind of finished resting myself. Where are you? You said you were at a bar?
That's usually a safe bet for me. Yeah, I was at a bar. After causing all that ruckus and daddling, I went up to the bar, some of the various bars to see what the foot soldiers are saying, and see where they're being maneuvered around to. So I figured that might be a good way to gather some information. Unfortunately, it seems to prove not as forthcoming as I would have hoped. However, they seemed to let me go, and there wasn't too much of consequence there. I was able to sort of convince them I had been addled by a little bit of the constant fog and madness that overtakes the occasional bum on the street. I was able to play that off pretty well. You got some sort of sword now?
Yeah, I got a really cool sword. Apparently it's, we need it to, defeat, the big bad or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. It fits in nicely with the others.
Mm-hmm. You got like a whole ass armory on your back now, huh?
Now?
I mean, even more so. It just keeps growing. Like, at a certain point,
yeah, it does.
you need to go open up a store or something. Because, it's a lot of swords.
I need
You
to
don't
get,
even need armor anymore. You just take more swords to you and you don't need a breastplate.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna need a hilt of holding. You know how there's bags of holding and stuff
I
like
like
that.
that.
I'm just gonna need one of those just to carry them all.
Maybe like a sheath of holding?
In a way?
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Or like a switchblade, but it's just a hilt and then whichever sword blade pops out afterwards.
Yeah, I'll talk to Towok once this is all done.
I like that.
Yeah.
Experiment with that. A guy who could help you out there. But I'll head back over to you guys are at the alchemy shop, right? I'll head over there.
Yeah, we're at the Alchemist.
We can see how it all shakes out there. Perhaps purchase some extra vials and potions for whatever we're needing to storm next, which, again, this place is giving me the heebies and the jeebies. So let's knock this guy out and get out of here. Did you guys ever find my sister?
Yeah, we found her. We spoke to her a little bit. What else happened with her? Because, once again, wasn't here.
Yeah.
The last was that she fought the shadow creature Threndella and then tried to steal the sword of Koss from Jay and then reluctantly gave up and disappeared into the shadows.
Okay, basically say that. So she might still be around trying to nick the sword off of me, or she might have just gone back. She might have found a way out. I really don't know.
Well, if we keep the sword around, she'll probably try to make another pass at it, so we try to catch her off then. And figure it out from there. But either way, I can definitely use the rest myself, so I'll meet you at the alchemist shop.
Yep. So as he makes his way through the alchemy shop, Arendelle, you wake up, you have a little bit of downtime, and you hear your sword, the Moonblade, says, we have some time. Maybe we should practice.
Okay.
So he brings you and he says, please concentrate. Hold the sword in one hand and focus. think of a flame. All your attention into the flame. Please roll me a wisdom 15.
That's a wisdom.
Check.
again.
Check.
I'm probably never gonna get these. I'm just never gonna happen with a
Hey.
wisdom.
Well,
All right, let me see. You know, why not? I'll burn a spell slot.
yes, please. Burn them slots.
We do get a long rest, right? So.
Yeah, well, this is morning time. They had their long
Oh, gosh.
You as well.
All right, cool.
You
That's
found a
what-
spot to kind of lay low.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get these. Okay, well, I guess I'll just never have a sword. All right, just one.
Nope, you're not gonna re-roll. Oh, natural
Good.
one, beautiful. Thank you. Oh my, we have a lot to work on. Your mind is all over the place. Okay, maybe next time. And that's it. Okay, both of you, Kiergan and Arundel, the smell of food is wafting up from downstairs. You do hear bottles glass bottles rattling around and soft talking, like somebody's talking downstairs. What do you guys want
So
to
we
Okay. Have we eaten today?
do? You have not. You just woke up. Or Arundel doesn't sleep, but he was practicing his sword and resting.
All right. I guess I get up. I go and eat because I'm hungry.
Okay. And Arundel?
I will do the same.
Okay. So, as you go downstairs, you see Rule. He's tired. He's got these bags under his eyes, and there's a bunch of bottles on the table, some filled with corks and other empty. And there is Braytorn. So, Braytorn, you met in the Temple of Vecna. He was hiding under a table. He was working with Rule, waiting for you guys to appear to help you navigate in the temple. And he helped you find the secret entrance. And he followed you back. And he's a tall man, fighter, built, stocky, scar across his face. And he says, "Oh, good morning. It's good to see you guys."
Yeah, it's good to be above ground.
Yeah. So, I brought these here, and they're folded on this long table is some soldiers' uniforms. He's like, "But it's not good to be dressed like the priests, because they're looking at these priests to, I don't know what, they were bringing them towards the eyes of this temple." So if you can see the map that you guys are on now from the outside, you see the eyes.
how it looks like a skull.
Yeah, the eyes now have this floating disc of magic, and they were lining up these priests to step into these floating discs and disintegrating, and it kept getting bigger and bigger, and that's why Braytorn was hiding. He did not want to go, and so that's why being dressed like a priest isn't good. So, and he's dressed like a soldier.
Well, that sounds bad. So either they're sacrificing themselves so that he gets more power, or they're going somewhere to maybe try and use their magic to take over that place or something. Complete
Yeah.
guess.
I would
Off the top of my
say
head.
could be both. I believe he's using it for some type of ritual. And from what my networker has told me is that Vecna has been very preoccupied, and that now's a time to act. We should try to set up some type of distraction and get you guys into the tower as soon as possible. Do you have any ideas or of how we can do this?
I don't really think I'm the ideas guy of the group. Tex, although he can be an idiot, he does sometimes have really good ideas. So, like, he should be coming around any moment now, really. He messaged me, like, a bit ago and said he's on his way.
Yep. And we'll get to Tex right now. So, Tex, you are going through the alleyways in the north part. If you can see where I'm pinging you.
Where? I see. Yep, in the beginning of the stairway.
Yeah. Roll me a
Not the beginning.
perception.
Perception. 4. Man,
Okay.
I am just
Yeah.
big
you
numbers
guys are
today, huh?
rolling great. Loving it. It's about time.
Oh no, does he
Now you
have?
know how to
does
feel.
he have priest robes?
Yeah,
So-
that's what I was thinking of.
You
Pretty sure.
You turn around just in time to hear a woman scream, and you see a chunk of probably 10-foot wide bone. That would be the inside of the eye, fall from the ceiling 9 stories. Why don't you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Natural
Oh,
20.
beautiful. So you dive out of the way, saving this woman as debris collides to the ground, shattering part of a building. Dust is rising up where it was. And as the dust begins to settle, you see this blue and black magical disc swirling around now from inside this eye. It is disintegrating more of the wall as chunks of this city begin to fall down, and you can hear screaming of people in pain.
It's like the eye, where the eye itself is.
Yeah.
Just for my out of character understanding, it's like it's sort of like a black hole, sort of sucking stuff into it in a way. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, so
Just get like the
it is-
mental image
it is
there.
a sphere of annihilation.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's the size of the eye itself now. And it's huge. It's like a building size. And it destroyed so if you look at a skull, there's bone on the inside a little bit.
Yeah, like the cheekbone and whatnot.
Yeah. All that is like now fallen into the city itself now, shattering buildings. And people are screaming. Some buildings have collapsed. Arundel and Kiergan, you may roll me perception, please.
Perception. That's a 15.
Okay. It's not too bad. Arundel, well, definitely Arundel. You hear a loud bang outside with your ears and your elven ears, and you hear some screaming outside.
Okay, I'll run over to the window.
Okay.
Look outside.
You see a few people running past the window in a general direction.
Okay, I'm gonna put on the soldier's gear. I also put on a helmet as well, so that
Okay.
my elven ears are covered up.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go outside
Okay.
and see.
Yep. Rule and Braytorn also are taking your lead. He's getting his Rule's grabbing a satchel of medicine. Kiergan, what are you doing?
I guess I draw my sword and I just before that I just quickly finished whatever it was that I was eating.
Yeah.
I just stuff my face and then I just draw my great sword of the Gruul and I just get ready for whatever's happening. Because I'm like, oh boy, here we go again.
Yep. So as you make your way out of the apothecary shop, seems like people are heading this way towards the courtyard and gathering in the courtyard. As you get to the courtyard, why don't all three of you roll a perception, and if any of you get a 15 or higher, you see each other. There you go, Tex.
18, hey!
Yep, you see him.
With a
Across
+6, that's a total of 26.
Nice. Okay, you see Tex. And Arendelle, you. Yep. All of you see each other across the way. You see Tex emerge from the north part of here. And as you make your way towards the courtyard, you see people are amassing. It seems like the safest spot where buildings are going to collapse on each other. Now, from this vantage, you can see both eyes are now these giant discs of arcana, this magic, and it's swirling and cracking apart part of the skull. And rules like, well, I guess we need a distraction. We got one.
That definitely makes things easier there.
Yeah. He's like, Braytorn, if you want, now's a good time to take them into the palace. And he nods. And he's like, guys, you want to come with me?
Yeah, let's go. Let's not stay around. This thing's already eaten up half the city.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
All right. And I'm going to roll, add +5 to this. That would be a 16. So off into, you all rolled above that. So not too far from Vecna's palace, you see Lord Harlan. He was the one that initially went into the apothecary shop and was the general of Vecna's soldiers. And he's kind of like scouting around and looking.
Let's avoid that guy. I think a subtle whisper to like the group there.
He's kind of like blocking the entrance a little bit, looking. So what are you guys gonna do?
You guys said a back way around here? Something like that? Did I misunderstand that?
I think we do.
Braytorn's like, there's no back way. The only way through is past him. I can get past him. Can you guys do anything?
I could sneak past.
He's a soldier, you said?
He's a general.
He's a general, and we've seen him before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that was interrogated Tex.
I see. What are these soldiers wearing around here as they're walking by him? Actually, the soldiers that are walking by him.
Yeah, black breastplate, black cloak, long sword, pretty stereotypical.
And do these soldiers, are they paying attention to him when they're walking by him?
They will salute to him as they walk.
They salute,
by.
And that's it.
Yep.
Okay. And these soldiers look
barking orders too. So.
Okay. These soldiers look pretty nondescript as well.
I'm sorry. What's that?
So do these soldiers look pretty nondescript as well? Like, they're just
it's pretty stereotypical soldiers you've seen around here.
Let's do it then. All right. Let's go for it. I guess we'll just.
You're gonna walk right. Okay. Braytorn's like, all right, take my lead. All right, everybody, roll me.
I will go invisible.
So.
Since he definitely recognizes me, so I'm gonna go invisible wall.
Okay, you're
gonna walk fast.
All right, you're invisible. All right, those that are walking by can roll me a deception. Tex, you're fine because you're invisible. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's just deception? Just deception only?
Deception, please.
Here we go.
All right, nice job. And Kiergan, what was yours?
21.
Ooh, okay. So all three, right through. Okay, so he gets you past them. He's looking around. All three of you make it right past him as he's busy barking orders to help out the people in different areas. You now are on the main staircase, and he brings you up through all 3 levels and to the 4th level right here. He's like, Braytorn's like, this is the temple level. This is the floor where most of the priests would reside, but as far as I know, most of them are in the Temple of Vecna now. So if you follow me, and he kind of leads you up this way, boom, down this hallway, right? And it's eerily quiet. As you look down the corner, the walls begin to shimmer in a dark, like shadowy mist, and fog begins to start welling up into the hallway, obscuring your view.
I'm just sort of continuing down, but like, how much do we trust this guy again? In like the little mental bracelet, it does seem a little suspicious. It's also a little too quiet.
Yeah, well, he's like, well, it would be, no, you said it through the bracelet, but
yeah,
it's quiet here because the priests, it would be normally, but I think he killed a lot of the priests.
Use all the sacrifices for the Spear of Annihilation. Okay. Well, we'll continue on. I mean, forge onward into the fog.
As you first step into the fog, Tex, you hear a strange tune being played by a flute.
Which tune? Like, it's like Epic Sax guy? Were you thinking like,
No, it's sort of like a whimsical flute. And
is it the circus music?
Why don't you roll me a perception, Tex, since you stepped into the fog?
Oh boy.
17.
17.
So you see a beautiful girl in her late teens skipping and twirling down the hallway. There is a pair of skeletal figures following silently behind her. She's dressed in a gown. She also wears an elaborate red caul, which is a netted cap made of silk, and a large necklace with a tear-shaped ruby. She's beginning to play this eerie tune on the flute that is carved by a human thigh bone. The skeletons behind her wear this long black hooded cloaks and carry long, large scythes.
Okay. That is disconcerting. Guys, I see a woman. Also skeletons. But the really odd thing is the woman in this creepy fog.
So what do you guys want to do here?
But the flute song is kind of jamming. Do I bust out the lute and do a battle of the band?
Oh, man.
You know, I just think that might crack your character of being a soldier.
Yeah, I also don't think this is exactly the time to do that with, you know, the world collapsing around us.
Yeah.
Fair point. Well, you know, it's like that one old parable of the demon that went down to Gorgia and was looking for that soul to seal. You know the one. It's a very famous bar song.
I really don't.
What? Devil went down to Georgia?
I'm not from there, so I don't know that.
It's a class. It's a classic.
I've also never heard of that.
You never heard Devil went down to Georgia? Well.
Okay.
Like the
It must be an
guitar battle
Avernus.
song.
It's definitely an Avernus.
Yeah. Well, you guys never heard that version. Well, it's like, we can just sort of walk past her.
Yeah, let's watch.
She doesn't seem to have noticed so far. She's more enthralled with her flute playing, which made from a human
in that
thigh bone.
case, let's just salute when we walk by, and then keep moving.
I mean, I'm still invisible. Have fun, boys.
Wait, so is she just playing her lute? That's
Yeah, and as she sees Tex, she runs towards you, Tex.
She sees Tex? I thought she was
Sees me?
invisible.
Yeah, oh wait, you're invisible, aren't you?
I'm invisible.
Okay, so she doesn't see you.
That means I can't take any
But
damage.
Arendelle, are you walking into the mist as well?
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna walk away. I'm not touching the mist. Without a doubt.
Okay. So the mists are in this whole hallway, so you'd have to be where Kurgan is, up around the corner.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'll just be over here then.
Yep. Tex is in the mists, right beside her. So she's just playing this flute on her thigh, on this human thigh bone.
Is that
Yep.
creepy?
That's a bit strange.
How about?
You said she's in her late teens. Are we talking like teenager, or are we talking like 19?
19.
Okay.
Also, Braytorn's like, this is not normal. I've not seen this.
This whole couple days have not been normal. We're in a floating skull that's collapsing. I mean, I guess this is where you're from, so it's kind of normal to you, but like, I guess we've seen a lot of weird shit too. It's okay, it's a little normal, but this is definitely not normal. I just think we just keep walking past. You'll have no idea.
Okay, give me a stealth with advantage.
Dirty 20.
Okay, and add 5 to this roll. 17. So do not see you as you walk past. So you can put yourself down the end of the hallway.
Can I make a history check to see if I figure out who she is?
Sure. Go ahead.
I roll nat 20s when I don't need them.
Yeah. I wish you could. There's no way you would know who this person is. She's not that famous.
Okay. So I got nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. Just walk into the mist.
All right. So you're walking into the mist?
Yep.
All right. So as you walk in, are you going to try to be stealthy?
I mean, I could be, yeah.
I mean, then roll me a stealth. 21. Okay. You get to a point where you're like, if I go any further, there is no way she will not be able to see me. So you put yourself like right here. And any further, she's going to see you. Kurgan, what are you doing around the corner?
I think I'm just sort of like poking my head around. I've got no real invisibility or anything I can do like that. Actually, can I use my sort of X-ray vision to see if like there's a little secret passage I could go through, perhaps? I really don't know how I'm going to get by without being seen. I guess I'm just going to wait until Arundel does something.
All right.
I'm just going to look at him like, what the fuck do I do?
Let's see. Okay. Before I do anything, how is the guy that's with us going to get by?
He is going to be the last one through.
So he's going to have to walk past her anyway.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that I can do. I mean, I could dimension door you and me over here, but it wouldn't matter because the other guy's going to have to come through anyway.
Yeah. And I'm just on my bracelet. If I use my bracelet, can other people hear me?
No. It's
Okay.
telepathic.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna use my bracelet and say to Tex, do we need this other guy to come with us? Do you think we can just... like...
I mean, he was a guide, but like, you've dealt with more than I have, so I think we do. We have to like figure out where the hell we're going, or maybe like give you like a map or something.
Yeah, damn, oh well, okay.
Well, we can say it to him, like, do you need to go with us? Like, do you have a way of getting past this woman?
Yeah.
He's like, I have a sword, and that's about it. But yeah, I'm trying to bring you to the place where I see, or I've heard the high priest get to, it's called the altar, the altars or something. And I heard that they go through there to get to the Black Tower. I've never been there, but I can show you the room.
Alright, well,
It's down this hall.
we gotta fight her, I guess, whatever. I'm just gonna Well, I guess we can all just walk up together then.
My gun's at the ready.
She
I'm gonna hold
runs.
that.
You get up a little closer then?
Yeah, I'll just continue walking
All
forward.
right, she's running towards you.
Okay.
Okay.
Holding an action.
And what are you holding?
I'm holding a sword attack if she attacks me.
Okay. She sees you and she stops playing the flute. And that's fine, Kieran. And she runs in your direction. She shrieks and wraps her arms around your neck in
Does she attack me?
a hug.
Oh.
And she begs for protection. And she says, please help me. I'm being captured by these skeletons. Please do something.
Can I insight that?
I think you're too far away. Let's
I
see where
insight
you-
that?
Yeah, you can insight that. So she's up here now.
I really should have invested in wisdom, shouldn't I? Alright, well, there we
She
go.
seems to be telling the truth. She seems in distress.
I'm going to say, what do you mean, ma'am?
She's like, I am being told that I need to play this flute on all levels. Please, take me back to my father. My name is Inova. Please, help me.
Who's your father?
My father, he is a blacksmith. Please, help me. And then the two skeletons are slowly closing in on you, their swords out.
I'm going to step in front of her and the skeletons and say to the skeletons, you guys, I think it's about time you guys should be taking her back. And then as they get closer, I'm going to lash out and attack both of them.
Okay, you may roll a surprise attack.
25.
All right, and let's see. That hits.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
Plus, I'm going to add a green flame so that I hit both of them.
So it's 29 damage
Yeah, 29 damage.
to both.
God dang.
That's pretty damn good.
I think it's 29 plus 13.
Whoa,
Wait, that's okay. That seems a little high. Hold on.
that
hold on,
seems
hold
a
on.
lot.
There's
Just a little bit.
Okay, so it's 21 to the second one.
What was the total here?
21 and 21. 21
All
and
right.
21 in both.
Got
Yep.
it. All right. Okay, let's roll for initiative. All right, Tex.
I'm invisible. I don't know where I am here. So would I have advantage on my attack?
What's that?
I'm invisible. They don't know I'm there, right? Skeletons here?
Depends on what you're using. What are you attacking with?
I'm gonna be shooting them with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, but then I will give them a perception to see where it came from.
Yeah, sure. That's fair.
Go for it.
I mean, I'll still be invisible, so it's greater invisibility.
Yeah.
Alright. Firing off 3 Eldritch Blast moves. For 23, 22, and 24.
Alright. There. So let me see. You got this 23, 22, they all hit.
Okay. First one. That's the wrong. Okay. 11 force, 8 force, and 6 force, and I'll fire them all against the left.
Okay. And that would be 25, I believe.
Yes, 25 damage.
Alright.
So that force
Oh.
damage.
Yeah. Bam! Hit him in the back a couple times. They turned around and they will, let's see what they roll. Straight roll here. No, they do not see you, Tex. Continue.
Must have been the wind.
You can continue your advantage on your roll then. The next
This isn't fucking supposed to be the wind.
Yeah.
Must have been the wind.
What, anything else, Tex?
That'll basically be it here. There's nothing else I see on my hallway I'm at.
No.
Yeah.
Kiergan, you're up.
I guess I go round this hallway, and is she taking up the whole way, or can I just go past her?
You can move right around her.
All right, sweet. I'm going to attack with just my my sort of X-ray vision, because that's the one I had out before.
Yep.
All right, first attack on the first skeleton. That's a 27 to hit.
Yes, that's it.
The damage is... Oh, I'm raging as well, obviously.
Okay.
So the damage is going to be... That there says 10 on the die, so that's going to be 13 with my rage bonus.
Nice.
Also, I guess I give the girl and Arundel and myself 3 temporary hit points. Is it 3 or 4 now?
I thought it was 4.
Yeah, it's 4 at this stage. Yeah.
Okay. And
Is this skeleton that I hit down, or...
No, it's not even bloodied.
Well, shit. I guess I'm gonna attack it again then. That's only an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. Same skeleton this time for 15.
Nice. Okay.
Great. I'm gonna say out loud, well, this doesn't seem good.
It is officially bloodied now, so it is Arendel's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action, activate my blade song.
Got it.
Next, what I'll do is I will. You said both of them are bloodied?
No, just the one Kieran just hit. Just got
Okay.
bloodied.
Okay. I'll just do some regular swings.
Okay.
Why not? All right. So I'm gonna attack with my sword. Are they like blocking the hallway?
Yeah.
So like no way to get past them.
No way to get past now.
Okay. All right. There's one. 19.
That hits.
Let's roll that damage first, and I'll throw on another green flame blade
18.
for that one. 13 plus 9, so 22. The
Okay.
other one is taking 20.
Okay. So describe what this looks like.
So basically, my sword is gonna glow with like a green flame,
Yep.
and it's like I'm making wide arcing like swings, and the flame is like flying. As it hits one, it's flying from one and hits the other
Ooh,
right next to it.
nice.
And so it's like a lot of like spins and stuff like that with flame going everywhere. And then I'm gonna make one more attack actually, and also I want to make that one that I just did a tripping attack as well.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
You gotta roll me a strength saving throw,
Okay.
DC 17, and that's 3 damage on top of that.
So
So the first guy
22.
took 25 damage.
all right. And I rolled a 22 for my strength save.
All right, awesome. And then I'm just gonna make another attack. Boom, 21. And there's the damage.
Ooh, nice.
It's 13.
Man.
And I'll make that on the same target. So, there we go.
Hey. Okay, so you just hack and slash. Now it's their turn. And there's going to be 3 scimitar attacks towards you right now, Arundel. 1, 2, and 3. So 2 natural 20s. That's what... Wow. All right.
2 natural 20s? Oof.
2 natural 20s.
Well, that ain't good.
Let's see.
Wow.
I'm gonna silvery barbs one of those natural 20s.
Okay. All right. So here goes the silvery barbs right here. An 11. So there you go. So you missed one of them. So Which one are you? I assume you're gonna do the first one, right?
Can't see it, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'll just do the whichever one, like the first one or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So you get hit. Does a 23 hit as well?
23 just meets, yeah.
Okay. So
Wait, actually, it's not 23, it's 21.
does 21 hit?
Wait, you guys can see that? I can't see anything.
Well, no, I did my bend luck to knock 2 off of his.
Knock you off? Oh, it will miss.
It's a real
21
shame.
misses?
It's a real shame.
That's it. Use them all now. All right. So you do still get hit with that natural 20. So that would be 14 plus the 7, 21. Right?
1 damage, okay.
All right. 21 damage from him, and then 3 more coming towards you this time, Kiergan. 1, 2, and 3. A 17,
Okay.
a 14, and a 17.
17, 14, 17.
Yep.
Well, that's 2 hits.
Okay, so that would be 29 points of damage.
Halved to 10
Okay, half to 10.
because I'm raging.
And then Arundel, jumping on your back is this woman. And she says, "Leave them alone!" And she gets 2 claw attacks against you. 1, 2,
Oh, God.
a 21 and a 21.
Both of those miss.
Okay. And then she bites you.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
what I
misses.
thought.
And she's on your back. You're just like wrestling off. And my boy at the end is just right around the corner right there. Okay, back to the top. Tex, what are you doing?
I see her try to bite onto
Yeah, you see all of it.
over there, so I'm just gonna fire 3 shots directly at her then.
It's tough because you're going through 2... I don't think you can. Because those 2 skeletons are blocking. These are like giant skeletons, so...
Alright, well then I'll just fire at the skeletons again then.
Okay. Which one?
Yeah, I
left
get
or
through them
right?
somehow.
Your left or
Left.
right one?
My left.
Left. Go for it.
Yeah. Let's see, 26, 16, 23.
26 and 6 and the 23.
Figured 14 and 12 points of force damage, totaling 26.
26.
Oh,
Okay. It's hurt pretty bad.
And that's it. That's all I
That's
can
it for
do.
you.
Is keep
Kiergan,
is
you're
shooting.
up.
Same invisible.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm going to give 10 hit points to, let's see, not the lady this time.
Aww.
What, she jumped on my friend's back and started stabbing him with her giant fucking claws or whatever. So just Arundel, and if I can reach Tex, then maybe him as well, but I don't think
yeah.
it can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well.
Alright, 4 extra 10 hit points for
Appreciate
just the
it.
2 of us. And then, normally I would attack the skeletons, but how tough do the skeletons look? As in, the one that I've been consistently hitting. Does it
Like-
look like it's even close to halfway?
Give me a medicine check.
Alright, medicine, +2. That's a 7.
No, it's hard for you to tell.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. I guess I'm gonna attack the lady. Actually, would I have disadvantage because she's on Arendel's back or something?
No, because you're not aiming. You're just you have.
I'm not aiming, I'm just swinging wildly.
Well, you know, you're swinging in a way. You're not like aiming for her head or anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Damage is a 16, and the next attack, that's only a 12.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh well, that's my turn.
Okay. Arundel, what are you doing?
Oh, let's see. Okay, how hurt does she look now?
Give me a quick medicine check with disadvantage because she's on your back.
Did she grab me?
She grabbed you, but for flavor, you kind of brushed her off. She's still kind of holding on to some of your clothing, but she's behind you. Yeah, it's hard for you. It's really hard for you to see behind you. She's kind of staying where your back is.
I mean, if you want to do some sort of big flashy spell, then I'm a tough man. I can probably take it.
Are you sure?
Not really, but do it anyway because it'd be funny.
Okay. All right.
We do it for the comedy here.
All for the
Do it for the vine.
I think it's gonna hit you too. Wait a second.
It's gonna hit me too?
Yeah. It would hit you for sure.
What are you trying to do? Lightning?
It would. It's like lightning, but it's a higher level spell than that.
Great!
And it would do a lot of damage, but it's also gonna hit everybody in this room, I think. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do something else. I'll just cast Storming Sphere again, I guess.
Okay. What do we need to roll here?
I will bonus action using a racial Star Step.
Okay.
So I'll just basically just teleport into like a bright flashing light. Like when
Yep.
bright, was just like a flash. And
Yeah.
just like I'm right behind her. So I'm behind her now.
Yep.
And then after that, I will cast.
I don't get opportunity attacks on that?
No, you don't get opportunities on that. Let's cast Ice Storm.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Ice Storm, which will be maybe DC 17.
All right. DC 17 dexterity. All right.
Dexterity.
So, Kurgan, you have to roll this as well.
A dexterity save?
Yep. Here is my dex for my lady.
Is this an effect that I can see while not
Yeah.
blinded, deafened, or... okay, get advantage.
All right. So a 14,
God.
a 16, and a 12.
Oh, it's 20 for
14,
Oh,
16, 12. Okay, so they all failed that one. And
Oh, I got a 19. Did I fail?
no, you passed. You're good.
Oh, thank God.
And so they're going to be taking the 2d8 bludgeoning first, so 7 and 15.
So both of this is halved for me. Because I'm not only raging, meaning resistant to bludgeon, I'm
Yep.
also... I've got resistance to cold, so that's cool.
Nice.
So that would be, what, 3 bludgeoning and then 7 cold?
Yep, 7 gold, yeah.
Oh, man.
Alright, sweet. Lucky
So-
me.
The one on the left, the bones freeze and then just explode out and no more.
Yeah, so you'll just basically see me just flash behind her and then like palm both my hands together and fire off a big ice spell.
Nice. Nice. All right. Okay. So, anything else, Arendelle?
That is my turn.
Okay, so she's gonna turn around towards you and hiss. And let's see. Yeah, she is going to attack twice with her claws. 1, 2, 23 and a 22.
Alright, I'm gonna shield.
You're gonna shield?
Actually, wait, if you're gonna do something else.
I was gonna, at 23 I could get rid of, I was gonna hit with
Okay,
the,
perfect, that's perfect.
that's actually a
19. A 19 and a 22.
Back.
Do they both
Alright,
miss?
both of those miss then.
Okay, then she's gonna take a bite here. 13, that misses. And Kurgan, here's 3 scimitars, 2 and 3. Okay, a 20, a 19, and a 25.
Yeah, they all hit.
So that would be a 9 and a 7, so that's 16 plus an 8. So that would be my total turn. Tex, you're up.
Alright, so we got one skeleton down. I'm gonna run up to about here. Right, is that? Oh,
Yep.
one spot further behind. Yeah, so that'll hit these two and should be thin enough that shouldn't hit Kurgan. I'd like to use them to cast Agnazar's Scorcher.
Ooh.
30
Right.
foot long, 5 wide line of roaring flame. Make a dex save or take 3d8 fire damage on a failed save or have too much on.
Okay. A 14 and a 14.
They fail.
Oh.
They both take 15 fire damage.
Ooh. Nice.
As a line of hot, fiery energy flows from the gun. And I'm gonna walk back a little bit.
Okay. And Kurgan, you're up.
Right then, I think I'm just gonna try and get rid of the skeleton just so it doesn't slash me in the back. 4 10 hit points. Wait, my range should be a 10-foot radius.
I think I'm out of that now. I might be. I don't know. Does she take up 2 slots?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I think you're just out of it.
Yeah.
I still got my original 4. All good.
And she takes up
okay.
one spot.
Alright then, so I just take 4 10 hit points for myself, give them to no one else because I'm a greedy bastard, and I'm gonna attack the skeleton.
Do it.
That is a 24 to hit on the
Yeah,
first
it's-
one. The second one's only 13.
That misses.
Alright, so that is 16 damage to the skeleton.
That's all you needed.
Oh, sweet.
So how do
Would a
you
13
dispense of this skeleton?
Would a 13 over hit the lady?
No, definitely not.
Well, oh well.
So I will attack her again with my sword. 18.
That hits.
Alright. And for that, it's 13 damage again. 13 damage. And I'm gonna make this one a dazzling sunray, and she gets hit with a radiant damage, and then she has to make a Constitution saving throw, or she is blinded.
Here goes my
And she has to
con.
subtract D4.
12.
Well, okay, so she knows that. So she has to roll a D6.
Okay.
Well, I can roll a D6 and
got
subtract that, which is like 1. It's just 1. And
Okay.
and she can subtract 1 from her next attack.
Okay. We'll do.
And I'm also gonna make that a tripping attack. So I need a strength save 17.
Strength save coming up. A 17.
She makes it.
Nice.
Which is good. So she's still taking the 8 damage though, which I don't know how much this is. Okay, so 15 plus 13, that's 28.
All I
And
know,
then-
it's enough to do it.
Alright,
And the fog dissipates, and as you do, the images of her and the skeletons disappear with the fog.
she was a vampire then, right?
She was a spawn, vampire spawn.
Oh.
Okay, this is
Only a little foreboding.
probably without a doubt.
All right, and Braytorn's like, looks like it's okay. Just follow me down the hallway here, and where you need to go is right here by this door right over here, guys. Right, and he points you to this door right there.
Considering the way he just said that, I would like to insight check.
Yeah, I
that.
was just thinking
Yeah.
that as well.
Go for it.
Yeah, you
Also,
you
at this
just
point, my invisibility
go-
would probably have worn off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you go that way.
Go ahead.
Can I also
Roll.
use my sort of X-ray vision?
Insight with that 4 seems to be telling the truth.
Would I
Nice.
also be able to use my X-ray sword just to?
Oh yeah, look at the walls.
Gonna do that as well. Get 10 hit points back.
Okay, we'll do. Anybody else doing insight?
Oh yes, I would love to.
I just get you guys to huddle up near me, except for this guy that we don't fully trust right now, and give you guys 4 10 hit points.
He's telling the
Oh,
truth.
sweet.
Tex
Then it's cool.
seems to be telling the truth.
All right, let's get on this thing then.
Would I be able to look through the wall with my X-ray sword?
Yeah, when you do that, something is magically stopping you from seeing into this room.
All right then. I guess I say that telepathically using the bracelet and then do an insight myself, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
19.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth. He's just very apprehensive. He's like, guys, I've never seen. I know they go through this door to go up the Black Tower, but I pretty much stay away from this area. Those
I have, like, some
that
cure wounds I can
are of not an evil alignment feel an uneasiness approaching this door. And so the doors are made of red and black marble. They feature large serpents twisting through an obscuring fog. They are of exceptional workmanship. It is almost as if the serpents look so very lifelike. Now, what are you guys gonna do?
The serpents seem to be almost lifelike in the carved door itself.
Yeah.
All right, man, go ahead and open up this door. Gesture for our friend to open up the door.
Can I detect magic on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana.
Or no. At 20.
Oh, yes. So this has a lock to it, or something. You need to do some type of spell to this door to unlock it.
Can I do the same spell that we saw that other guy do when he opened up the door?
Yep. Need a 21 or higher.
For Arcana?
Yep. Arcana. This is a new spell. Oh, no. Sorry.
You know what? I'm into Silvery Barber. I'm Silvery
Okay.
Barber.
Silvery Barber that. There he goes. Last attempt at it. Here.
Nope.
16.
Wait.
No.
With 3, it's 19.
19 needs a 21. Yeah, this is pretty intricate. You seem to get it close enough, but no.
Let's see. Okay. Well, we can take like an hour, and rest, and then we can sit here, and then we can try it again.
The
I think we've got
it
time.
is a
The whole thing
magical
is-
lock, so you could possibly dispel it.
I don't have to dispel magic as well.
Neither do
I
I.
don't think it-
Well,
Did anyone see if that girl had a key on her necklace or something like that? Or what about that flute she was using? Is that like something?
it disappeared when the fog. They disappeared as well, as if mirages.
We're just gonna have to wait until we do it again.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
do you guys want to take your short rest this early?
I mean, I wouldn't be against it in terms of just like getting
So,
some stuff
it's
back.
like a regular-
one
you
triad,
can
or do I
try to
do
pick the
5?
lock?
It's a magical lock. It's got to be either done through Arcana.
Wait, so do I only get one triad, or do I get to try it until I get it?
I usually say it's all your culmination of attempts. Is that roll?
I mean, I can attempt. My Arcana's
Yeah, you want to try it?
good.
You need a 21 for your Arcana.
I would quite literally need a natural 20, even then I'd technically get a 9 or an 18.
Do it.
Oh, you've got a -2.
I've got a -2.
Well, I've got a straight 0, so I think even I have a better chance than you do.
Well, let's give it a whirl. 7.
7. That's not going to do it. And
I just yank on the handle a couple
Jurgen,
times.
you want to give it a shot?
Sure, why not? That's a 4.
You guys hold up. They're like, well, we got this far. Braytorn's like, well, I'm out of luck.
Did you bring a key?
No, they usually put their hand to the door and open it up. I thought you guys could do it.
Oh, they put their
I'll
hand
put my
through
hand on the door.
I guess did he say through or just on?
On the door.
Well, there's a way to do it, but we saw him do it, and we know how to do it. It's just this is really hard to do.
What if we cut off that general's hand?
We can
Did the
just
vampire
wait.
spawn like disintegrate?
I'll give
Yeah,
you,
the other people.
I'll give you another attempt. One more attempt.
Okay.
This is
Alright.
it.
This is
Since You're the only one with magic.
Yeah.
A 21 Archon.
Yes.
There he is.
Oh, thank Christ.
All right. You guys, he's like, Braytor's like, oh, thank the Lord.
Thank God.
So you guys can make your way through the door. So you find a chilling room with a black ceiling supported by pillars of red and black marble. The pillars are carved to resemble life-sized naked humans writhing in states of passion or agony. It is difficult to tell. Huge snakes slither over them. The walls and floor are of white marble. The floor is sculpted with more life-size images of humans, some clearly undead, and large snakes making for uneven footing. The walls are featuring some of the most important moments of Vecna's life. It is hard to tell if this is actually a holy site because there is no altar, but this feeling of almost nauseous overcomes you. You guys may roll me a history or religion if you want.
Right. History is 0, and religion is 0. Let's do it.
I got -2 on both. Let's go with that history. 6.
16.
17. From that history roll, it is going to tell you about the life of Vecna. But then you see a hooded shape of a person who seemed to be praying in front of this wall. This person stands up and turns around, and you see his face. He has no eyes, but he has a mouth. And he goes, "Welcome." And then slits his wrist and holds it over this bowl that it's a ceramic bowl with all different types of birds on it. Then the wall behind you begins to move. The figures that look to be an orgy of passion now become an orgy of death and destruction as the snakes begin to devour the people, as this wall turns into a living wall. And now I will tell you about the scene 1 as the wall turns into an old, slightly bent wizard that stands on a wind-blown cliff. He wears a large gem-encrusted crown and black robes with a smoky images of serpents embroidered upon them. A palace that looks like Vecna's palace in Covitus stands in the distance. Beyond, a plain littered with the remains of what must have been an epic clash of armies. Overhead, the sky boils with lightning-torn storm clouds. A massive serpent, made partially from the clouds and partially from lightning, snakes down towards the wizard, wraps around him, and seems to whisper in his ear. The old man's face seems aglow with understanding. Those who study the image closely note the faces of somber men and women hidden in the clouds. There below it, a plaque says, "Vecna and the Serpent." Living wall changes, and now a skeletal figure with glowing eyes stands before a spider throne in flowing robes covered with arcane symbol. He offers a short sword with a serrated blade to the kneeling man in ornate plate mail, and a horned great helm of design that is unfamiliar. The kneeling figure's gloved hands are covered in blood, presumably that of another armed warrior who lays nearby, with a head split open, his brain spilling out. Below this, the plaque says, "Our gift to Kos." Then, the scene changes again. The armored warrior from a previous scene slashes through the skeletal form from the previous scene with a very with the very sword he was given. The skeletal figure seems to explode with magical energy, in only his left eye and left hand untouched by the surging power. The armored warrior is not faring much better. His armor seems to be melting under the onslaught as he is hurled back into what looks like a black hole or gate in the air. The spider throne shatters in the background. The plaque says, Lord Vecna betrayed. Then the living wall turns into the skeletal figure stands on a pedestal holding out his left arm, which ends in a burned stump. Within his skull burns his right eye while the left socket is a gaping hole. He wears an elaborate robes of an archmage. The plaque says, and he is now a god. In the background are gigantic stone monuments, huge primitive archways resting on a curving paths of stone. Light and darkness, fire and lightning, and energies untold seethe from the arches and dance in the sky. Two immense images do magical battle in the foreground. Vecna and a huge red, bat-winged humanoid with clawed fingers. The ghostly massive serpent wraps around the combatants, both in the heavens and on the ground, while boiling storm clouds contain concealed images of many of the good and neutral gods of Greyhawk. And this one says, Savior to one and all. Scene 6. This image echoes that of Scene 1. Vecna stands upon a cliff, the Citadel Covitus in the distance. From the outside, the citadel looks vaguely like a giant skull from which the crown has been removed to allow buildings, towers, and spires to rise toward the sky. Vecna appears to be raging toward the heavy clouds in the sky, seemingly oblivious to the fact that the immense ghostly serpent is still wrapped around him, still whispering in his ear. And this one says, allow guidance. And then the last scene here. As you watch this image, it remains blank with the last plaque saying entry to oblivion. And then the wall dissipates and the servant who slit his wrists disappears. Okay?
Wow. You see all those walls start moving? What was in that fog?
I think that we probably huffed something that we weren't supposed to huff.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably see a doctor after this, just in case.
I don't know if my insurance will cover it. Do we have insurance?
I don't know. We should ask Belinak.
You guys get insurance?
I thought we were supposed to get insurance.
We don't know. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. We never had to apply for it. Well,
Have we been going through space this whole time without insurance? If something happened to us, we'd just be screwed?
I think we have been.
Oh my god, that's...
Honestly, it's surprising we got this.
Yeah, I'm surprised. We've been seriously injured at times. I'm surprised we never even thought about insurance before.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be some sort of broker there. Not on board. All the other things. The big guy with sword, stab skeleton. What is the password?
What is the password?
Vecna.
Hell, Vecna.
That is not the password.
Allow influence? No, what was it? Text.
You have seen the plaques. What is the password?
It was in the plaque?
Ah, shit.
Hey, can we do a history check to see if we remember what was on the plaques?
It would be an intelligence check.
Oh,
Yeah,
brilliant.
Or is it can it be something based on a proficiency or something like that? That would help a lot.
Intelligence.
I got a 3.
That's an intelligence
wasn't
save.
It's the
I
same
also
either
got
way,
a
man.
3,
Same
but
numbers.
I also got a 3, so that's really good.
No, you guys were not paying attention.
I I think it was like that betrayer guy. The betrayer nailed it.
16. There you go.
You remember
Pretty good.
the plaque one says Vecna and the serpent. The second one said our gift to Kos. The third one, Lord Vecna betrayed. The fourth, and he is God now. He is a god.
Vecna, serpent.
Our gift
Lord
to Kos. Lord Vecna betrayed. And he is God now. Then Savior to one and all. Allow guidance.
Guide.
And then entry to oblivion.
Oh,
Entrance into oblivion.
That is not the password. You have
just oblivion.
all the plaques.
Oh, the entire, all of it. Okay.
What is the password?
Vecna and serpent. The gift to Kos, Lord Vecna betrayed. He is God now, Savior. Allow guidance.
Were any of those right? Were any of those right?
No.
Any of them?
No.
Is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
Oh, is it password with a capital P?
It is a puzzle.
Oh,
God.
No, fuck.
Oh,
We're not
no.
smart.
Puzzle!
Oh no, it's a puzzle encounter.
Alright, so what was...
The second one is our gift to Kos.
Our gift to Kos.
So, I mean, what is the puzzle? How are you supposed to get anything from that freaking puzzle?
What were the numbers of the plaques?
Third gift.
It was
Just 1, 2, 3, 4,
1,
5,
2,
6,
3, 4.
Our gift to Kos.
Maybe
so
you can
4,
divination.
4. What?
I could divination. I could do that. Alright. Well, yeah, I'll divination then.
Okay, so what do I get?
What
Roll
is
100?
password? No, I don't have to roll one now.
Oh.
Because my first time doing it.
Okay. So, I know it is quite absurd, but it is only one of each of the words.
Okay, so I'm thinking
Vecna.
So Vecna gift, Vecna God.
Vecna, our Lord, now, in
Vecna our Lord God.
God, Savior, allow.
So there's like 6 of these plaques?
Yeah,
Okay,
There's
so
7. There's 7.
Vecna,
Oh,
our
yeah.
Lord and Savior, and allow entry.
You may enter. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna end it here with that, and we're gonna have a last closing scene. There is Zariel, the Archduke of Avernus. She is in front of dozens of devils. She says, "We shall wait for the sign, my men. Then we will charge." And then she spreads her wings and flies as the camera pans, and the dozens become hundreds, become thousands, become tens of thousands of devil as they rage, and they're like, "Yeah, Zariel, Zariel." And she turns around, and there in the distance is the Tower of Sigil. And that's where we'll leave this episode.
The crystals of creation have revealed themselves. Evils emerge across the multiverse. The armies of the abyss gather. The Underdark's plans are near fruition. Chaos erupts across all spheres, and darkness descends on the planes. Alliances are forged in blood. The gods move avatars like pawns on a board, and unlikely heroes emerge to thwart the unstoppable. But will it be enough before the material plane crumbles? The hopes rest in a group of wayward adventurers. The battle of the Outlands awaits.